Explosions rang out across Moscow as residents in the heart of Russia experienced for the first time the effects of their nation's war in Ukraine. Drones targeting the capital and surrounding region, close to where the Russian president lives, caused minor damage to residential buildings. Russia's defense minister says 5 drones were shot down and 3 others had their systems jammed, as he blamed Ukraine for the attack. It came after Russia unleashed yet another barrage of Iranian-made drones on Ukraine, almost all of them headed toward Kyiv. For the third time in just 24 hours, air raid sirens echoed across the Ukrainian capital before dawn. Sleepless residents, reeling from near-nightly bombings, sent rushing for cover once again. And in what has become a doleful ritual, they assess the damage at first light. The relentless airstrikes, 17 alone in the past month, have tested Ukraine's air defenses ahead of a much-anticipated counteroffensive. Falling debris from a downed drone early Tuesday killed 1 person in Kyiv. Ukraine has denied being directly involved in the strike on Moscow. Vladimir Putin described it as an attempt to scare and provoke Russia, adding air defenses around his capital would be strengthened.
Kyiv chose the path of intimidation of Russian citizens and attacks on residential buildings. It is a clear sign of terrorist activity.
The damage militarily is not really great, but the propaganda value really is.
Some experts say the dueling drone attacks mark a threshold moment for Putin especially.
You could say he has to admit that the war is expanding and that it's hitting the Russian capital. That's very bad for him politically. On the other hand, I think what you're going to see is the Kremlin trying to spin this, that it's for the survival of Russia, etc. This is Moscow. This is a big deal.
Residents of the damaged apartment buildings had been evacuated. Now, the capital has largely been spared from the conflict, but in recent weeks, drone attacks have been reported deep inside Russia, including a strike on oil pipeline installations this weekend. And Russia has even claimed that 2 drones were flown above the Kremlin earlier this month. For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.